What's up, everyone? This is the Destroyer229, and welcome to something a little bit different. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am very much a fan of the MMORPG RuneScape, and tomorrow is a very special day. Tomorrow is the launch of the long-awaited RuneScape 3. What's RuneScape 3? Well, it's a lot of things. There's going to be a lot of changes to the game. They are going to start changing the engine the game runs on. Right now it runs in Java, and even when RuneScape 3 comes out, it will still be in Java. But they'll be starting to make the move to an HTML5 engine. So, that basically means a lot better graphics for the game, a lot more farther draw distance, be a lot more technological. There's going to be customizable interfaces, there's going to be fully orchestrated music. It's really big on a technological scale, but more importantly, and the reason why I'm making this video, is that it also launches certain events in the live game. Take, for instance, this giant portal right here. What's going to happen tomorrow is the start of what's called the World Events. If you're not familiar with the story of the game, I would recommend watching the kind of, I guess, stop-action clip, I would want to say. Anyway, it's a bit of a quick history of the game. It's called Origins of Gielinor. You can find it on the official RuneScape YouTube page, and I'll put a link to it in the description below. But if you see that, and then also either watch a video or read what happens in the quest, The World Wakes. If you do both of those things, you'll be pretty much caught up on the general backstory of the game, as well as what's happening. Really short, in case you're too lazy to do all of that, the gods are returning to the world, and it's up to the player to decide the fate of the world, basically. Like, which gods win, which gods lose. Kind of like, sort of that way. I'm sorry if I sound a bit vague, it's just that we only really know the generalities, and by we, I mean the player base. As is the world events. We don't really know too much about these world events, which is sort of why I'm going to be doing videos of these. As you well know, I do lots of video games blind on my channel. And since it's an incredible undertaking to try to Let's Play any sort of MMO, I will be doing sort of a Let's Play style of these world events. Now, what exactly they entail, I have absolutely no idea. No one does. Whether it be purely instance, whether it be PvE, PvP, whether it has to do with skilling, who's involved, what's going to happen, no one really knows. It's been kept very tightly under wraps. So, I feel that's a perfect fit for my channel, and since I love this game, I've been playing this game for over 9 years now, and I kind of want to start making videos of this game that I've played for so long. So that's why I'm going to start making these videos. Now, in case you're worried that these are going to replace my Let's Plays, whether you're a huge fan of my Mother 3 or Mario Galaxy 2, don't worry. These videos with RuneScape are not going to replace my Let's Plays. Rather, they're going to supplement them. They're going to go up on the same day, basically. So, what exactly is going to happen in these world events, I don't know. Whether it's going to be a daily thing, whether it's going to be a weekly interaction, I don't know. No one knows. That's what we're going to find out tomorrow, when it actually begins. So how often these uploads are going to go, we'll know when we get there. But they will not replace my current upload schedule, so don't worry about that. As to the frequency of these, I will try to post these videos up the same day I do it. So if something happens on day 1, I will try my best and hopefully get it out on the first day. Like, something happens on day 1, I will post it on day 1. Something happens on day 2, I will get it out when it's at day 2. Now, also a little bit more would be certain factions. Recently added to the game are something called God Emissaries, which are kind of these people who go around to try to gather support for their chosen gods, or the godless. In case that does factor in, and it's purely based on the player's decisions, my current allegiance is to Saren, who is, for those of you who don't know, the Crystal Goddess. She's basically the goddess to the elves. She promotes peace and harmony, and she doesn't like to interfere with war. That doesn't mean she can't fight, or rather her followers can't fight, but she herself does not wish to promote that. But, even though I'm my character's pledged allegiance to Saren, I will do my best to go and help the godless, since that is also who I want to promote. I like the ideas of the godless, I just don't believe they can do it without a god, ironic as that sounds. So that's kind of my position. In case you're someone who's completely different, say you're a huge supporter of Zamorak, the god of chaos, or Bandos, the god of war, you can see it from a different perspective. I just want to give you guys what my perspective is and what I'm going to strive for, in case that plays a huge part in it, which I'm hoping it does. So, yeah, that's kind of the events of what's happening in the game, what I'm going to be doing, and what I'm going to be uploading for the next for what's going to be a long-term series, I'm hoping, because these world events, the Battle of Lumbridge is going to be the first of many world events. How many? We don't know. What else there's going to be? We don't know. So, yeah. This is going to be a recurring thing depending on what events happen. What's going to happen, how many times they change. I will do this for as many world events as there are. So, I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I hope you guys will stay with me until the end. So, tune in tomorrow when the Battle of Lumbridge begins. Until then.